EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Silicon Valley. And with the foghorn sounding behind us, that can only mean one thing, and that is it's time for football at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Please welcome your 2027 San Francisco 49ers.
On the visiting sideline, their head coach. These guys come in on a 2-game skid, hoping to turn things around. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. These guys came up short on the road last week. Now they're trying to turn. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So here come the Ravens now, ready to get the football for the first time. Leading them out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Nebraska.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
At the 31-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 7. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, but now it's 3rd down. You look at this Niner defense. Against the pass, they've had some issues, ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
Fair catch.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with the receiver?
And he's going to have the Niners first down as the tackle made at about the 38.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
At the 42-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On the run, it's Dowdle. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. They run again with Dowdle. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop it right where it all started. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. So just shy of midfield. They tried it. Didn't work out. What did you think?
I thought that they should have punted the ball away. Should have gotten rid of it and played defense with better field position. Look, I'm as aggressive as anyone wanting to go for it on offense, but in this situation, it doesn't.
First half.
I don't know that there's any risk. I mean, what's the reward for your risk here? I would not have done that. My only explanation is this coach, he may want to be up here in the booth with us. We may have a 3-man booth starting next week if he keeps up with those decisions.
The numbers for him from a week ago, 21 carries, 136 yards.
And when he went over 1,000 yards last week, you know what it did for their offense? It gave them a true identity because everyone's going to talk about this. The offensive line's going to take pride in it. Of course, the guy carrying the football will. But how about the coaching staff? When they go in and talk contracts, when they talk to reporters, hey, we had a 1,000-yard rusher this year. That means something in today's NFL.
That is caught. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Ravens.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's got Higgins over the middle. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
They'll look to throw. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Off the option, he'll try and run with it. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 16-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
And this is 3rd down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and goal, Baltimore.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
At the 49ers 2-yard line.
They'll try again. And he's not going too far. In fact, stopped dead in his tracks at the 3. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. That's to the pylon and incomplete. 4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And his kick is good. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. So after drive number 3 here, we have a score, and it's 3 points after the field goal.
I would say the feeling out process for both these teams, I'd say it's over, partner. Everyone understands what's going on now. You kind of probed a little bit. Now you want to start throwing the big shots. First 3 points up on the board could be significant.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
23 yards on the tuck and run.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Open man is Palmer. This is 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards.
He'll look to throw. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
Incomplete.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20.
Taken down at the 19-yard line.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
They'll look to throw here. He's got the connection to Moore. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
A gain of 6 on the play. And this.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. The Ravens send their punter out now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. And San Francisco gets set to go here. The last series form a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
And that one complete to his receiver, Palmer. Now 3rd down and 7.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Now back to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Well, there was a 42, maybe a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Ravens offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Going to be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And the 49ers getting set to trot out there. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. And incomplete on the deep ball. Now a 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They run here with Dowdle. Shifts by him. And he's got this down to the 35. 15 for the Niners there to 1st down.
15 yards. And the 49er first down.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 9. Back to throw here. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
It's 4th down.
The 49ers are going to turn over to the special teams crew. The field goal unit is out there now. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that will tie us at 3-3. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 10-3.
49ers 3.
That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. And it takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the second quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space. And just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with the run so far. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
49er, first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
A running play, it's Dowdle. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to 42. Here's a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. This offense so far on 3rd down, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. Taking it about the 16. Now a hit and a loose football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. The extra point attempt to follow here. And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Second and 1 at the 37-yard line.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Inside the 10. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. Second and 4. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. A big win there defensively on 2nd and goal. A loss of 7, and it brings up 3rd. He'll look to throw. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Josh Palmer, his first touchdown on the year. And the Niners have moved out in front. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 17-10 score.
17. Ravens.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. And now here come the Ravens. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he'll go right back to Moore, complete again. Here's 2nd and 3.
Complete to DJ Moore. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll set up a throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes, it attracts a little bit of extra attention. And it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. Just a gain of a yard in what all likelihood will be the final play of the first half.
Tyler Luke on for the Ravens field goal. A 50.
So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hanson with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Week 15 of the NFL season, playoff time for you fantasy football players, but for the real teams, the home stretch is starting. Let's get into it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin in Western New York. The Bills at home for an AFC.
Touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I liked what they were able to do on the ground in the first.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll drop the throw. Open man, it's Palmer. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on to kick it away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And out will come the offense as they take over. This offense and their running back headed back onto the field. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense him saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. On second down, they'll run it here. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Ravens are an extra point away from evening this one up.
At 17.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will level the playing field at 17 all. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And making the tackle there, Martin Emerson.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. There'll be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Look at the big fella go. And down to the 16-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 51 yards.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They're going to look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. 2nd and 13. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Jamison Williams, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers have moved out in front. Extra point splits the uprights. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Ravens 17.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Looking to put a drive together. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now this time he'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 47.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a solid run here as they pick his way down to the 42-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Ball
on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down at 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. It'll be a gain of 5. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
5 yards on the pickup.
They'll look to throw. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
And they'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing from the gun here, Dart. Throw over the middle, he finds Williams. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the 49ers.
Here's Dart. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
16 more yards. That's another 49er first down.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
At the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw, Dart. Throws out left, it's caught by Williams. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. The offense on 3rd down, they've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 7. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
6 yards. It's 4th down.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty. The Ravens offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Under pressure and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety. So an incredibly costly 2 points are on a couple of levels.
No question about it, Brandon. 1, you lose the football and you've got to kick it away. And 2, you make it a 2-score game.
Looking to put a drive together. Now they'll run it on the toss. We'll get this up to about the 44.
The tackle by Jeremy Chin. 4 yards on the pickup.
Second down and 6 now.
At the 44-yard line.
Out of the gun. Here's Dart. Throw left side is hauled in by Palmer. They'll give him 4 yards there. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. 99 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 7-yard
ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 3. Here's Dart. It's complete to Williams. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
A gain of 19 yards. And the 49er first down.
Throwing his Dart. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further.
At the Ravens' 18-yard line.
To throw, Dart. Under pressure, and they got to him again. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. They'll try to throw for it with Dart. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will extend their lead even further. So that, maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the fourth.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. The time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
Baltimore about ready to go on offense. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Brings up a third down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll find the open man. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Back to throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a third and 3. They'll look to throw again. Down the left sideline. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. 35 yards. And the Ravens have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
29. Ravens 24.
Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there, and there's a silver lining to all of this, his resiliency. Because let's face it, when things are going bad and you're a youngster, they often continue to go bad. But in his mind and his actions, he said, this stops right here. And how about the positive play he just turned in?
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Dart. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And the 49er first down. First and 10.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Dart. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To throw is Dart. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. A 7-yard
A run here with Brooks. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
A loss of 2.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Second and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on third.
Down and 10.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay.
Delay of game. Offense.
Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game as now they've got it 3rd and long. To throw now, Dart. A bullet throw, but incomplete. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to put him a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up. And his kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 8. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
This offense making its way back out, led by their running back. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
He's back to throw. And he comes back with one complete. Well, the faithful in full roar here in Santa Clara. This is 3rd down.
And this is
Back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
first down.
He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And oh, that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be second down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. They'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. Well, this offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here first down. And they'll get the spike off with 6 seconds to go. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. One final shot. They'll look to throw. This to possibly force OT. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, they got the tip they were looking for but couldn't secure it. And this one's over. What a game.